Okay, so what are we going to do on our next session? Our next session is about how to store information. And we are going to see different ways of storing information. There is one way that is called cookies, using cookies, and some of you have asked me to talk more about cookies and to show you an example of how to use cookies. And we are going to do that on the next session. So for instance, we've got the website that we have been using, and as you can see, there are these boxes here with different colors, and this is the example that we are going to use to explain how to use cookies. Cookies is a way that you can store information, but you are storing this information on the client's computer. So you have to be very careful about what information do you want to store there. So you are not going to store like credit details or any personal information. You are not going to store any sensitive information. The idea is that the information that you can store there is information that is helpful for the client, but nobody can do anything with this information. Nobody can do any damage with this information. And this is why we are going to do this example, because in this example you will see that I can choose different colors and then the text will change and match this color. And that's useful for the user because they can select the color that they want, but it's something that is not actually sensitive information, so you can store on the client's computer. So we are going to do this example, and then on the second part of the session what we are going to do is to talk about other ways that you can store information, and one of these ways is using a database. So what we are going to do on the second part of the session is that I'm going to give you access to a database. I'm going to give you some information, and I'm going to let you put this information on the database, and then after that I will explain you the best way of putting this information. And the idea is that if we go to this gallery section on our website, you will be able to see that there are some like images here and some information. So we are going to put all this information in a database, and then we are going to select this information from the database and we are going to put this information on our website. So the idea is that the website, it won't have any information, and what it will do is that just ask to the database, pick up this information and show this information there. That's a very good way, because then the information it's stored on the database, that is where all this information should be, and then other systems can go to this database and can like interact with this information. And the website, the only thing that it's doing is like asking for this information and feeding from this information and putting it on the website so everybody can see it. And that's the best way of doing it. So we are going to do that. I think that we are going to have time just to put information and maybe show you one example to show this information on the website and no more. And then on the next session what we are going to do is like a bit more, trying to explain a bit more about PHP and server side, and then we are going to do an example with Ajax. That it's a way that you can combine client side and server side. So that's the idea. This is what we are going to try to do on Wednesday. Okay, see you later.